Hello, my name is Ronald Lewis Hartley. We're here at the Type Directors Club with none other than Chip Kidd. Chip, how are you?
I am grand. How are you?
I'm good and I'm glad to hear it. So let's just dive right into it. You've contributed nearly 1,000 book covers to the design world. How do you keep them unique and inspired?
There's an important relationship between designers and writers that must never be lost in print. I obviously depend on the writers not to write shitty books and provide good content for me for my designs. Bread isn't good stale, so why would a book be good stale? Reading a well-written and intriguing manuscript pushes me to create a design that does the same visually.
How did you get your start in design, specifically within the book cover realm?
I studied graphic design at Pennsylvania State University, where I grew up. But I knew that I wanted to relocate to New York after I graduated. It was there that I went to every graphic design place that would be willing to be graced with my presence. Random House was the first to offer me a job. It wasn't what I initially anticipated, but 24 years later, and I'm still here, and they haven't kicked me out just yet.
Any funny stories from living in New York for so long?
I have a great one. Less than a year ago, this friend of mine was in line at Kenny Fried Chicken on East 14th Chestnut. At the front of the line, there was this skinny little hipster who ordered 23-piece buckets of the original recipe. This cashier then proceeds to ring him up and ask, "Is this for here or to go?" This wannabe granola crunching punk then replies, "Are you fucking kidding me? How would I eat all of this here and now by myself?" To which the cashier replied sharply, "Bitch, I don't know your life." I have since replaced this philosophy on ebooks and e-readers with this. I love this story. Bitches don't know your lives.
Oh, Chip, you crack me up. Clearly you're known in the design realm as outgoing, unplugged, and possessing a fearless approach to design. Have you ever gone too far? Crossed a line you regret?
I do regret that time that I kicked April Greiman in the vagina when we were both on the Today Show. That just wasn't fair to Matt Lauer. I mean, it is his show after all, and not mine. Should have given him the first chance. Other than that, really can't think of anything. Hi, April. April! That wasn't very nice.
What has been your greatest obstacle working in print design?
We obviously all recognize the changes that have been made in print design over the last couple of decades. It's both good and bad to be challenged. It's good to be challenged with an assignment. It's bad to be challenged with a marketing team. But if people liked everything I did, just because I did it, as opposed to whether or not it was actually good, that would be a larger problem for both me and for the marketing team. So I guess those marketing pricks are onto something.
Anyone in particular affected your life, either on your outlook or in your work?
Well, I'm not one to name drop, but I once had the most pleasant experience with Madonna. She told me, and I repeat, "If you don't stop trying to follow me, my bodyguards will make you sorry you were ever born." I mean it, Dick Stain. Well, actually, it was her assistant who overwhelmed me with such inspiration. Most amazing piece of advice I've ever got, and has always resonated with me. So I'd say in terms of influences, it's pretty much her and Paul Rand, who told me the same exact thing. Hi, Paul.
You're a real dick stain. What are your opinions on digital publishing and e-readers?
I've been given this question a lot over the years, and especially because it pertains so much to my body of work. But you know what? Fuck that. You can't smell a Nook, you can't taste a Nook, and you can't feel a Nook like you can a book. You can't appreciate the design of a book and in its entirety through a screen. While I understand the changes of technology, you will never be able to replace the experience of a novel. The book is not going anywhere. That is my philosophy on design. Take it or leave it.
So, what do you think about the phrase, "don't judge a book by its cover"?
Go ahead. Be my guest. Judge it. But then I'll find you. And I'll make you read it.
Alright, Chip, well, that's all the time we have for today. It's been great talking with you.
Thank you for having me, Type Directors Club. Drink up!
Cheers!
Bye, Saki. Have my glass of wine.
Yes. Oh yes.
Please, we're good. Quiet on set. Oh, I have a great one. Don't mock me while I'm speaking. Bitch, I don't know if your laptop just turned off. No, did it or
No.
No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't
Oh,
scream. Chip, kid. Chip, 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 kid.